Mead. I am live, just chit-chatting about yesterday's mead. This is your Twinkie mead, so stay tuned. Gonna wait for people to join in. We'll get started and have some coffee. I haven't had any coffee yet. First sip. All is well in the world. All is well in the world. Good morning, Scott. Hello. Good to see you. I'm sorry about the Twinkie meat. I know you're looking down on me a little bit. I felt your eyes. It's gonna get worse though. It's gonna get way worse in the Will It Mead series. That was yeah, that was a bad one. The next one though isn't until May 31st, so I hope everybody kind of can hang on. We got a lot of cool stuff in between now and then though. Hello, and welcome to the Old God's Meadery. It is 7:02 on Sunday morning. And nobody's over on the tube yet. Last week was like bizarre. It was the most toxic it's been. I don't know. That's all right. It happens, right? I'm glad you're there to help, though. Thank you. Hello and welcome to the Old God's Meadery. If you don't know what I do, I make mead. Every single week I come out with a brand new batch of mead. Yesterday's was the very first in a new series I started called Will It Mead, where I asked the question, will it mead? And yeah, I made a Twinkie mead out of Twinkies. So I made alcohol out of Twinkies. Go back and watch the video. The recipe is free in the description. And the video itself is a how-to video. So all you need to do is buy your own equipment and your own ingredients, and you can do this yourself. Welcome to the Old God's Meadery. I do that every single Saturday with a brand new batch of mead. And I never charge you for the recipes. They're always free in the description of the video. So check them out every single Saturday. Set your alarm, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, every single Saturday. I just kicked off 4 brand new categories. They're all awesome and amazing. And I'll tell you about it. As soon as somebody's here that wants to hear about them, I'll tell you about it. If not, just continue to drink coffee and talk to Scott. Either one is okay with me. Hello. Welcome. It should be a lot of fun, though. Got a lot of cool stuff in the works, like I said. Yesterday's was your Twinkie mead. This coming Saturday is the holiday series. We're jumping back into the holiday series. I'm going to show you my Mother's Day mead, and it should be fantastic. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be fantastic. Bonjour. Hello. Salut. Welcome to the Old God's Meadery. If you don't know what mead is, it's the oldest alcoholic beverage in the world, independently discovered by many different countries and cultures. The oldest evidence is actually from Africa, over 20,000 years old. There's evidence in ancient China, about 10,000 years old. There's evidence in ancient Central America, and of course, Northern Europe, where the Vikings traded it, made it super famous. Did it better than everybody else. But what that means is regardless of who you are or where you're from, your ancestors drank mead. And I think that's really cool. I think somebody in your lineage is really awesome. And it might be you. All you got to do is buy your own equipment and your own ingredients and give me a follow. I show you how to do everything that I do. And the recipes are always free in the description. Welcome to the Old God's Meadery. Give me a follow, subscribe. You know the routine. Hello and welcome to the Old God's Meadery. Hi. Hello. Yesterday's was a brand new series. I just kicked off a brand new schedule this week called Will It Mead, where I make mead out of ingredients that I don't think will work, just for fun. And I did that yesterday with a Twinkie mead. This is Twinkie alcohol. It's not great. Watch the video. But it worked. It worked. I made alcohol out of Twinkies. So go check that out. It's a lot of fun. Thank you so much. I appreciate the subscription. More than you know. More than you know. This coming week is your holiday meads. I'm going to show you my Mother's Day mead. That one is far more serious. It's still going to be funny. Don't worry. But it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be delicious. I promise. The week after that, jumping into my World Deities series, where I'm going to show you meads that I have made for gods and goddesses from many different cultures and religions all over the world. That one I am taking pretty seriously. It's going to be awesome, though. It's going to be a lot of awesome. And then the week after that, the last of the 4 series I'm kicking off is your Zodiac sign mead, where I make a mead insulting every single Zodiac out there. We're starting that off with Gemini on May 24th, so stay tuned. And then the week after that's another Will It Mead, and we're going to cycle through those 4 categories, until further notice. Welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you missed it, we just wrapped up a few categories. Those playlists are still up. I will retire them eventually. I do have a master playlist on the YouTube side where all of my meads are, so you can check that out on my playlists. But right now I have the Pop Culture series, which was a lot of fun. That playlist is up. And I have a Norse Gods and Goddesses series, which, kind of got a lot of this started. So go check that out. I make a brand new batch every single Saturday. I have never, ever missed a Saturday since I started this journey. And I have never, not one time, replicated a recipe. Never. Every single one's been absolutely unique. Your Twinkie Mead yesterday has been batch 166. That's real. 166. So, pretty amazing. I make mead. I make a lot of it. I would challenge. I make the most mead recipes on the planet. You're not going to find anybody that makes more mead recipes than I do. And I give them all away for free. They're always in the description of the videos. So, welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. Start making your own alcohol at home. I show you how easy it can be. And I have a lot of fun doing it. I'm very passionate about what I do, and I love sharing it with you. So, thank you for letting me be here. And good morning. It is Sunday morning, just after 7 o'clock here on the East Coast, and it's 70 degrees outside already. I love it. I love it. I hate winter. Glad we're here together. That's really quick math, Tulip. It's a lot of honey for sure. Yeah, I use an average of 3 pounds per batch, and that's been actually really consistent since I started this, so. 6 o'clock in Texas. Even better. I love it. I've actually been up. I got up about, my alarm went off at 4:15, which I typically get up. I'm a morning person. I typically spring up, and I do a lot of this in the background, really early mornings. Today, I didn't make it up until like 5:45, and then I was moving really slow. I'm actually a little behind schedule where I wanted to be today. It's all right. It happens sometimes. I had a little fun last night. And this is where I ended up, with you, drinking coffee really early in the morning. Do I support first responders? I don't know all of them. I don't know all of them. The ones I do know, I support them. I support individuals. Hello and welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. 4 o'clock, no alarm. I know. I'm usually like that too, as you know, but today was a little rougher. I had a lot of fun last night. Some family events, and then we got together with some good friends and had some fun. Well, hello, Raven. I'm glad you did. I usually go live Sunday mornings pretty consistently. And then my super consistent one is Wednesday evenings, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I go live to show you guys a step of the mead making process live. That's always a ton of fun. So come back, set an alarm, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesdays. This coming Wednesday, I'm actually going to be bottling some mead live. So I usually show one of the 3 steps of the processes for me. That's either making mead live, starting it from the very beginning, the primary, if you will. Last week was a great example of that. I started some strawberry mead with a twist. I used strawberry cran juice instead of water. With 3 pounds of strawberries, 3 pounds of honey, 2.5 grams of yeast, and 2 grams of yeast nutrient. That's the exact recipe if you wanted it. But yeah, stay tuned. Those Wednesday batches are exclusive to Wednesday, so you only see those on the lives. This coming Wednesday, I'll go ahead and tell you. It'll be out in the agenda anyway that comes out later. But my hibiscus, ginger, and blood orange mead is coming out, or I'll be bottling that live this Wednesday. So it should be a lot of fun. And then I'll taste it and tell you what I think of it. I don't know what it tastes like yet. So that's always fun. And it's always a good time. So please come back Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then in addition to that, every single Saturday, I put out a how-to video on how to make a different batch of mead every single Saturday. And the recipe is always free in the description. Picked up a kit from the Ren Fair. It's silly easy. You will have no problem doing it. No problem doing it. Check out, if you on the TikTok side, all of my videos are color-coded yellow. If you go to my page, all of the Saturday videos are yellow, so it's 1 a week. And that's the how-to video from beginning to end, show you how to do it. I throw some jokes in there, because I like to. And then, again, every Wednesday, I'll show, the bottling process live this Wednesday. Hello, and welcome to the Old God's Meadery. If you don't know what mead is by definition, it is made in a very similar fashion as wine, except we use honey for the main fermentation process, instead of grapes or other fruits. But every combination, like you see the many in front of you, the many behind me, and the many every week that I put out, every combination exists in between. It is incredibly easy to make your own alcohol at home, and I show you how I do it every single week. Join the Discord. My good buddy Scott, who is here in the comments, is a mead mentor of mine and a great friend. He created an amazing Discord. There's a link up in my profile, also a link directly in his. It is a safe place to go for every skill level of mead maker. You can go and share your knowledge. You can go and ask lots of questions. And everybody there's there to help. It's an amazing place. And there's lots of great channels on there. There's lots of great information, a plethora of mead information over there. So check it out. Hello, and welcome to the Old God's Meadery. Look at this. Twinkie alcohol. Twinkies. I made Twinkie alcohol yesterday. I'm a little embarrassed to say it. I'm a little ashamed of myself. I'm not going to lie. But that category gets incredibly worse. I promise you. Mead takes about 4 to 6 months from beginning to end to make. So I obviously have lots of stuff going on in the background. I make a brand new batch every single Saturday. I show you the videos. So at any given time, I have many batches in progress that you don't know about yet. I will tell you the Will It Mead category just started for you yesterday. I just kicked that off. And that's where I take ingredients that I don't think will work, and I try to make an alcohol out of them, and it worked. The Twinkies worked. Now, what I'll tell you, it is not new for me. I've been working on this for 6 months in the background, and I've got some meads upcoming. You're going to unsubscribe. You're going to be like, that guy's too crazy. I don't want to follow him anymore. He's gross. I don't like him. I don't even want to be associated. I'm afraid that's going to happen with some of these future recipes. I hope it doesn't. I hope you look at me and just shake your head and don't tell me how disappointed you are. That's not true. I like transparency. But yeah, I've got some stuff. It's going to be gross. And it probably shouldn't be made. What I will tell you is I am really starting to challenge myself. I'm trying to come up with batches that fail. from a alcohol side, and I have yet to do that. Thank you so much, Scott. Every single one has produced alcohol. I don't know how they taste yet. The Twinkie one itself isn't great, but they are making alcohol. I don't know. I'm so embarrassed. I can't wait to show you guys what this stuff is later in the series. Is there any free mead? No. Unless I know you. If you want to, join the community, you're active often, and I have been known to just, hey, can I have your address, and ship stuff out to people. It happens weekly. A cardamom. I actually, I've made several versions of it. Versions of it. Batch 166 of mine came out yesterday. That's 166 recipes that are absolutely unique from each other. Hello and welcome. Hello, Dennis. I got an unboxing video coming out later that you might be interested in. I'll tag you in it. It'll be this evening. But if you're here, Dennis is right here. He's only sticking around for a minute. Another Mead mentor of mine. He shipped me some stuff. I'm going to do an unboxing video later this evening. And then some review videos later this week. Don't tell him. I haven't told him yet. This is the first time he's heard it. If he's snooping in on our conversation, but give him a follow. He's an amazing mead maker, and he is only like 100 people away from, or 1,000 people away. Wait, where are you at? You're 100 people away from 1,000, right? So he can start going live, and then he can teach us all how to make mead live. It's gonna be awesome. Give Dennis a follow, though. Why is that my last name? You're going to have to be more specific. Is it this? Hello and welcome to the Old God's Recipe. Mead. I mean, that's a really cool last name. I bet somewhere down your ancestry line, you had a professional mead maker. That'd be my guess. That's what I would tell people if I had your last name. Hello, it's Mead. Welcome to the Old God's Meadery. I am your mead dummy, and I show you how to make alcohol every single day. Kind of. I put out videos every day. But every Saturday I come out with a brand new batch of mead. Mead is the oldest alcoholic beverage in the world, and independently discovered by many different countries and cultures. The oldest evidence is actually from Africa, over 20,000 years old. There's evidence in China, 10,000 years old. There's evidence in, obviously, Central America, and of course Northern Europe, where the Vikings traded it, made it super famous, and did it better than everybody else. But what that means is, regardless of who you are or where you're from, your ancestors drank mead. And I think that's really awesome. But by definition, it's made in a very similar fashion as wine, except we use honey for the main fermentation source instead of grapes or other fruits. But every combination exists in between, and I come out with a brand new recipe every single Saturday. Batch 166 came out yesterday, and it is your Twinkie Mead. It's your Twinkie Mead. I made it for you. Mead mixed with wine, though. I have one of those, a commercial one right in front of me. This is your Bunranty Mead. You can find this at your local liquor store, but it's from Ireland. It's from Ireland, and it's delicious. The most famous commercial mead that you'll probably see out there, though, is this one. And this is your Viking Blood from a company called Dankst. They're out of Denmark, so you can't ship directly from them, but There's third parties that do lots of shipping. If you're near a Total Wine, which are growing all over the United States, look it up. If you've never been one, go out of your way to go one. It's like a warehouse of alcohol. But they're really cool. But all of them have a mead section now. This is the most famous one. This is, like I said, called Viking Blood, and it's a ginger and hibiscus mead. Couple cool things about this company. One, they all come in these ceramic bottles, and it's hard to see on the black one, but they've got these Nordic runes that are inscribed across the top. So they're really cool. You keep them after you drink it because they're cool bottles. And secondly, all of the recipes are from the 1700s, so they're authentic meads, and it's a lot of fun. They're a little expensive, like $30 a bottle. Usually you'll find them, but delicious. And it's a great introduction to mead. If you're on the cheaper side, like this guy, I would suggest my favorite commercial mead you can buy. This is from a local place to me. It's called Linganore Wine Cellars. They make lots of great wines. So if you like wines, you should check them out for that reason. But they make one mead that they supply our Maryland Renaissance Festival with every year. And it's this one, Linganore Wine Cellars mead. This is only like $15 a bottle. And they do ship across the 48 lower continental United States. I am not affiliated, just a fan. But that would be my favorite go-to. If you've never had mead before and you want to try some, you could get that probably shipped to your house for around $20. And it is the best community in the world. Hello and welcome to the Old Gods Meadery, where we're drinking coffee, chit-chat about mead. Yesterday I came out with a Twinkie mead. Odin's Skull is the best. I don't think that's true. That's the hop one, right? Isn't that the hoppy one? I like the Viking Blood is probably my favorite. This is the Viking Years mead. And this one's the hops one. Sour apple, there's a couple hops ones. I would say the Viking's Blood is my favorite one. Hello. Oh, thank you. Hello, Rogue. Good morning. It is... Gosh, it's 73 degrees already outside here. I am so excited to be outside today. I think it's supposed to rain all day, but I have to go hunting. There's a snake loose in my yard somewhere. We're going to have to rehome that guy. That's on my agenda later today. Hello and welcome. And then find something really good to eat. I like to eat garbage stuff on Sundays. I'm pretty strict diet throughout the week. And Sundays are my cheat day. They're my cheat day. So I don't know. I have very blurry pictures that were sent to me. What scares me, and I don't believe this, but I checked two different sources. I checked Grok and I checked ChatGPT, GPT, and both of them have identified it as a timber rattlesnake, which are I didn't think existed on the East Coast. The timber rattlesnake, the timber version, apparently is relatively common in Western Maryland, more on the rocky side of it. Yeah, according to both of those sources, which is what really scares me, that's what it is. From the blurry pictures. I've never seen anything like that out here. I didn't even know that they existed. When it first said it to me, I actually requested a second picture. And I put another picture in, and then I was like, it can't be a rattlesnake. I live in Maryland. And, you know, Grok in particular was kind of rude. He's like, actually, they're timber rattlesnakes. And they do live in Maryland. Moron. He didn't say that part. I added that part in. But, yeah. Strike up to half their length. Thanks for scaring me more, Rogue. We're going to figure it out. I don't know. There's probably worse ways to die. So, if you guys don't see me or if you don't see me Wednesday, you know what happened. You know what happened. Pour one out for me. I actually don't have a plan. I should probably get a plan for somebody in my kin to like upload the existing videos at least. I'm leaving. I'm leaving all of my existing mead to Rogue for helping me snake hunt. That's not written anywhere, so good luck proving it in court. But that's kind of what I want. I want everybody to fight over my stuff after I'm dead, so I can kind of laugh about it from beyond. Yeah, the Willet Meads are coming. Don't worry. Don't worry. So the next one will be on May 31st. And it's another really fun one. Then there is a pretty good break in there because I have 2 holidays. So I'll give you a quick rundown. So May 31st, the week after that's a World Deities, and then it's a Father's Day, and then it's your Cancer Mead for the Zodiac Cancer, and then it's the July 4th Mead, and then I have a Willet Mead that's going to be, and then another World Deity, and then immediately another Willet Mead, and that's where it really starts getting bad. So mark it on your calendar. Like there's a Willet Mead on May 31st. It's going to be okay. It's going to be an okay one, I think. I hope. And then on July 5th, that's where stuff starts going downhill for the Willet Mead series. 171 members in the Discord. That's amazing. That's amazing. If you're not in the Discord already, join. Get in there. Yes, yeah, so yeah, it really starts going downhill on the Willet Mead series after that. And radically downhill. So the next Willet Mead, you're going to be like, oh, that might be an okay mead. Kind of like the Twinkie one. You're like, I don't know how that's going to turn out. It might be okay. After that, it's like a ski slope. It's going to be terrible. Everything after that, horrible. Horrible. Everything so far. I'm actually questioning, because I'm at the planning stages for a couple of the latter ones for later in the year. And I asked myself that question. Did I go too far? Should I pull back a little bit? Should I make something more, Twinkie-ish, right? I don't know. I guess we'll see how the next few play out. And then, yeah, kind of just change course from there. Yeah, it sure did. I would say it also kind of smelled gross. Like it's not anywhere close to like the worst smelling one ever. Not anywhere close. But it's there's something not natural. It's just something not natural about it. Very difficult to explain. What it kind of reminded me of, and this is going really far back, when I tried to make that Fruity Pebbles mead. Like that was like one of my first batches. And I used the Fruity Pebbles syrup, like the pancake syrup, and that thing is just basically high fructose corn syrup with like red dye in it. So that's all it is. And like it ate the sugars out of it and just left like that chemical like nastiness. Like it kind of reminded me of that. Excuse me. That Fruity Pebbles one actually just kind of it sparked my memory because I kind of forgot about that batch. But that was probably up there with like one of the worst batches, probably the top like 10 worst batches I've ever done, maybe top 5 even. So the gross smelling mead, I have 2, but both of them are in the Willet Mead series that are not out yet. They're not out yet. And I'm pretty sure as soon as the video comes out, you'll know. You'll look at it and go, okay, that was one of the 2 he was talking about. It's so bad. It's so bad. Yeah. Anyway, it's going to be interesting. But we're smelling, it's always been, I think, the unnatural stuff. So maybe not worse, but like questionable smelling. The Powerade one, the zero sugar Powerade one I did for Nirvana, that didn't smell great. Like peach and plum one I did for like Hella, hell, that wasn't great either. Um, but like peaches are like my arch enemy for mead making. I don't know why. I've seen people do it successfully. I have never made a peach batch that I've enjoyed. Uh, Outside of that, I think it's more like the and this is just a preference thing. Like you guys probably wouldn't think it smells gross, but I don't. I don't super enjoy it. Like any of the ale stuff I've made, anything that I've used like the wheat or the oats or any grains like that. Like I open it, I'm like that kind of smells like a gross beer. That's what I think to myself. Yeah, I don't know. It's peach is just like my arch enemy. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I honestly don't care. Like I'm just done. Maybe I'll make. I don't know. Maybe I'll challenge myself and then suck it up and try to do it. But as of right now, I'm never doing peaches ever again. That's not true. You know I will, but I'm telling myself that right now, today. I'm not doing it ever again today. But anyway, yeah. For the most part, they usually smell great. They usually smell great. I think my favorite one, and again, this is just a preference thing. Some people think that this is gross, but my favorite one of all time was my coffee syrup mead that I made for Rhode Island. That just like, um, and then I went to Rhode Island more recently, maybe a month ago, and I actually did. I made I recorded some footage like of some like a quick like little restaurant review. Just I'm trying to some stuff out in the background. I'm never gonna post it. I don't even think I saved it at this point. I was kind of just testing like the voiceover features and stuff like that. Anyway, long story short, I had a coffee milk shake at one of these restaurants in Rhode Island, and it was phenomenal. Phenomenal. If you don't know, Rhode Island is famous for their coffee milk, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's you and I use chocolate milk. You put chocolate Hershey syrup in milk and stir it up. They have a coffee syrup that's like huge at Rhode Island, and there's a couple big companies that make it up there. But it's like it's just authentic to there, and it's a thing. It's a huge thing there. I had a milkshake version of it, but anyway, I made a mead out of it. I bought some of that syrup from Rhode Island. And all I did was pour it in the primary. I poured it in the primary, and it was the best coffee flavored mead I've ever made. And I've made a bunch. I've used grinds, I've used beans, I've used several different kinds. That one, by far, was my favorite coffee mead. By far. I loved it. And it's so incredibly easy. You just buy a little jar of it and you pour it in. And I know Scott's had some major success with just cold brew. Just using cold brew, which I never even thought of. But it seems so simplistic. Never even crossed my mind to try that. So, if you like coffee, I would suggest using one of those two methods. I can speak for the coffee syrup though, and it's stupid easy. Just make a traditional batch of mead and pour in that coffee syrup in the primary. And you'll have a coffee mead. Fantastic. Hello and welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're just jumping in, welcome to the Old God's Meadery. I go off on a rant there. I make mead every single week. Every single Saturday I come out with a brand new batch of mead. Yesterday was your Twinkie mead. I made alcohol out of Twinkies. Go back and watch the video. Tell me what you think in the comments. You can reignite algorithms, so don't hesitate to, comment on older videos. Not just for me, for anybody you like watching. Yeah, cold brew. Yeah, that's what Scott told me too. I love. I'll end up making some cold brew stuff. It's literally written on my list. I just haven't fit it into a category yet for a recipe, but I am gonna make one because I love me some coffee. I love me some coffee. So we'll figure it out. Hello and welcome to the Old God's Meadery. It is 7:35 on a Sunday morning. Nothing in your primary. Yeah, better get going. Better get going. I have some stuff. I don't know if I'll get to it this week, but I have some recipes I need to start this week. And I have a few things to rack this week. Those I have to get to. I have to get to those so they can start clarifying. But yeah, I am not slacking. I'm actually a little ahead of where I used to be. I'm still not where I want to be. As you guys know, I do lives every Wednesday as well, and I bought some carboys without kind of thinking that process out. So now I've repurposed them for my Saturday mead, so I got a little bit further ahead into the future. But I'm still not exactly where I want to be. My problem is, like, I'll go, like, I'm going to just go nuts. I'll start, like, 4 batches in, like, 1 week or one day. I'll be like, I'm sacrificing everything today, and all I'm doing is working on mead stuff. And then I do it, and then I'm like, oh, I'm really ahead. So, like, the following week, I'm like, oh, I did 4 last week. I don't need to stress this week because I'm a little ahead. And then, like, week 2, I'm like, yeah, I'm still a couple weeks ahead. It's fine. And then by week 4, I'm like, now I'm back to where I started. Because I slacked. Hello and welcome to the Old God's Meadery. I make mead, and it's the oldest alcoholic beverage in the world, and I show you exactly how to make it in the most simplistic fashion I can. All you need is your own equipment and your own ingredients. It is a vicious cycle. And I'm so terrible at it. I'm incredibly organized, like I have to be because of all the stuff I have going on at any given time. But for whatever reason, it's like I have like a allocated amount of organization. And I put it into my planning process. And that's where it stops. A long year already. Cut it out. We got a long ways to go still. This coming Saturday is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be your Mother's Day mead, and it should be awesome. I'm really looking forward to it. May the 4th be with you. I am, actually, I didn't want to nerd out. I was thinking it when I woke up this morning. And this is mostly due to my son. I have a younger son. Fortnite went all Star Wars. And I'm not a huge video game guy. Not anymore. I love Assassin's Creed. If you're going to like nerd out with me, we can talk about that all day. I dabble in the Fortnite a little bit. And I know you're like, why would a 22-year-old play Fortnite? Sometimes it's just good to get away. But it's all Star Wars right now, and I'm very excited to play that later today. It's literally on my agenda to do later today. It's, yeah, it looks amazing. If you're a Star Wars fan, it looks amazing. And I'm very excited about it. But it is May the 4th. I hope you guys, it was last weekend, and I think it was a couple days before the weekend, a couple days after. Episode 3 re-released. It was the 20th anniversary in theaters, and I did take my son to see it in the theater, and it was amazing to watch episode 3 in the theater. I hope you guys caught it before it cycled out. Monopoly went all Star Wars too. Yeah, that's cool. That is cool. Anyway, we got really sidetracked there. They're always better than like episode 3 in particular, though. Sound wise, like in a movie theater is where you want to hear it. Amazing stuff. Really went sideways there. Welcome to the Old God's Meadery. Rightfully so, though. I'm not mad. It is going to be a Star Wars day in this house. That's for sure. We're going snake hunting, and then if we all survive, it's going to be a Star Wars day. Especially, I think it's supposed to pretty much rain all day, which is, I don't care. I still do stuff outside, especially when it's warm like this. So, Yeah, like literally three of the best shows of all time. You named them right there. Literally three of the best. I loved Boba Fett. I know that a lot of people did not like it. I loved it. I love that show. And Ahsoka, just because of the callbacks to the prequels. It was perfect. Perfection. Absolutely perfect. Mandalorian, I think I was on board with it. I loved it, and then there's some gaps, obviously, right? And then now there's a huge gap, and now they're making a movie out of it. I've honestly lost interest, completely lost interest in it. Like if they would have wrapped it up like one and done's, I think it would have gone down as one of the best shows ever. And maybe I'm on the minority side of that opinion, but I'm not interested in the movie. Not even a little bit. Don't care. Don't care. It's been too long. It's been too long. I thought the series was amazing, and then like season 2 like took forever, right? And then like there's a lot of fillers in there. Like you could tell they're really like milking it, and now like I don't care. I don't care about the movie at all. Don't care. Hello and welcome to the Old Gods Media, where sometimes we talk about Star Wars. It's May the 4th. Hello and welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. I show you how I make mead every single week. Every single Saturday come out with a brand new batch of mead. Batch 166 came out yesterday. It is your Twinkie mead. That's right, you heard me right. Mead made out of Twinkies. Yes, I absolutely will still go watch it, but I don't care about it. I don't care. To be honest with you, it's going to be one of those things like I want to watch it. I want to go like as soon as it comes out too, because I don't want to hear the spoilers. I'd rather see it. Kind of make my own judgment, but I'm not like excited about it. Maybe that's a better phrase. Like maybe it's going to be good. I don't know. I don't want to go into it with not looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it from that aspect, but I don't care. Like, I'm not invested. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say. I'm not invested at all. I'm just not invested. Hello and welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. Who knows? Maybe it'd be the best thing ever. I hope it is. I actually hope it is. I want it to do well. But too much time has gone in between. Too much time in between seasons 1 and 2. And then, to be honest with you, I don't remember what happened last time. And what are they going to do? They're going to put up, like, a recap at the beginning of the movie? You're going to sit down and watch a recap in a movie theater? They can't. They can't. Because they're going to have to make it standalone, right? So, like, how are they going to explain everything that's happened so far? I don't know. Back to Mead. September 6th. Mark it on your calendar. If you are near or would like to travel to Maryland, we are kicking off Mead Meet Year 2. So our first annual Year 2 Mead Meet. That's where we get together and bring lots of mead and hang out and enjoy it with each other. Feel free to come up. Bring some mead of your own, or come empty-handed and drink lots of ours. Scott and I will be hosting. More details to come very soon. We're going to hit the Renaissance Festival, the Maryland Renaissance Festival, that day, September 6th. And then that evening, we're going to revert probably back to a local hotel to that to the Renaissance Festival. We're still figuring out the details, like I said. And, yeah, we're going to have lots of mead. Tons of mead. So, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be tons of fun. And, yeah. Get free meat. Get free meat out of I mean, I'm going to be bringing everything. I'm going to be literally bringing one bottle of everything that you've seen. I'm setting a one bottle per batch aside in boxes for the meat. I will have somewhere around 60 boxes. Or 60 bottles, I mean. And that's no joke. That's not an exaggeration. It'll be somewhere around that. 50 to 60 bottles. My favorite one is that I'm bringing? Is that your question? Your actual question? My favorite one that I've made more recently is probably my caramel apple that I made for Disney World. That's probably my favorite, like, tasting one. Which is weird because it's a sweeter one, and I'm not a huge fan of sweet stuff. I'm really, really happy with that one, though. Really happy with it. But, you know, I make a lot. There might be some better ones in the future. I will tell you, including the Twinkie one, by then I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There'll be 6 Willet Meads, maybe 7 if I can record the videos earlier. I have a Willet Mead coming out September 13th. So if I record that video before that weekend, which I can do, but I don't know. There'll be 6, though. There'll be 6 Willet Meads. And, yeah, they're not getting any better than the Twinkie one, just an FYI. The Twinkie one might be the best one out of them. Probably is, actually. So, it's gotta... Sorry. There'll be lots of good meats, though. I'll bring lots of good ones, too. Way more good ones than those. And that by then we'll be all the way up to what it'll be like a few 1, 2, 3. We'll have 4. We'll have 4 of the Zodiac Meads as well. So yeah, I mean, mayonnaise, like anything oil based like that, it's going to be really hard. That doesn't mean I won't try it. Stay tuned. I don't have a mayo one going, but it's definitely intrigued my thought process. It does sound horrible. That's why I would do it, though. That's what that series is for. It's what it's for. Now, in all seriousness, like I've done some like really dumb ones, and I probably will go closer to a Twinkie style towards the tail end of the year. The couple left that I have to plan out will probably skew a little bit more of actually asking the question instead of pushing the limits. I don't know. We'll see. I'm really unpredictable. When you say stuff like that, I feel like you're challenging me, Rogue. I feel like you're challenging me. And I don't like it. I feel like I have to respond to it. Is it possible? I don't think so. It's like, it just literally, like, physics-wise, right? Doesn't mix. I feel like I can make impossible things happen sometimes, though. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, ultimately, we're kind of dealing with, like, oil and eggs, right? Like, essentially, that's what we're dealing with. I don't know. Let me think about it. Yeah, who needs Old Bay meat? I'll be bringing a bottle of that, too. A couple bottles of that. Hopefully I can get Scotty B to just come, like, because he lives here in Maryland. Hopefully I can just come to the meat with us. He's also like literally like a professional actor, so I'm sure he probably has a get up for Renfest anyway. So, and he's a cool cat. See if I can get him out. I'll shoot him a message. I only saw like Scott, if you're with me, I only saw like half of that message that just came through. It ended at cry, so I'll have to read it after the live. Hello and welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. Yeah, I'll reach out. I'll reach out to him. All right, we're on our last cup of coffee, guys. Get your questions out. Hello and welcome, welcome, welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. Should be a really amazing day. I hope all of you have an amazing day. I think it's supposed to rain a little bit here in the East Coast, but it's warmer. It's warmer. So, who doesn't love some spring showers? I would invite you all to come out and dance with me in the rain, if you're local. A Titanic. I want to ask questions. Yes. Yeah, I only saw like the first half. Irish honey, Irish spring water. All right. And history. I love it. Icelandic. Okay, that makes way more sense. That makes way more sense. But now I'm like thinking, like, can we make a Titanic mead? A Leonardo DiCaprio dying mead. I'm on board. I'm on board. Unlike Leonardo DiCaprio, that wasn't planned. That was my wit. Hello. Oh, you guys bring out the best of me. I love you guys. Hello and welcome to the Old Gods Meter. If you're just jumping in, I make mead. And I entertain myself with my own jokes. On board, you get it? He wasn't on the board. You guys get it, right? It didn't just make sense in my head. It was a funny joke, I assume. That's the tough thing about being live. You don't see people's reactions. I thought it was funny, though. And at the end of the day, if I'm making myself laugh, I think I'm doing okay. I think I'm doing okay. This week is going to be a lot of fun, though. You missed it. Tweaky Meat came out yesterday. Go back and watch that video, please. This Wednesday, I will be live, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be bottling the Nettle Ginger and Blood Orange Mead. That should be a lot of fun. I can't wait to see what that tastes like. I'm afraid I overdid the Nettle. I'm already afraid of that, but we'll see. That's a Wednesday problem. And then this Saturday is your Mother's Day mead, and I'm really looking forward to that one. I know that one's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be delicious. It's going to be beautiful. I hope. But I can't wait to show you what flavor that is. But it's I'm excited about all of them. I'm really excited about that one, though. I'm really excited about that one. Flavor-wise, it should fit right into my palate. I'm very excited. Very excited. We'll see. Hello. Should be fun. Should be fun. Should be a really fun week, I think. What could you possibly be shaking your head at? What? Mr. Norse, please join the Discord. I'm glad you're here. Hello, welcome, good morning. My good buddy Scott, who's here in the comments here, created an amazing Discord for mead makers of every skill level. I've been getting some messages from Norse here, and just starting this amazing journey into this amazing community. Join the Discord. There's a link up in my profile, also a link in Scott's. Really cool place to meet a lot of cool people and learn a lot about mead and teach a lot about mead if you teach what you know. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Good to hear. Scott's an amazing mead mentor of mine. Sweet. Perfect. I'm behind, as usual. Have I done a fig mead? I have not. Not for any particular reason. Like I feel like it's crossed my thoughts a few times, and I've just either never pulled the trigger or couldn't find the right time or ingredients. I don't know. I mean, I'll take that as a compliment. Back to the Future 3 is an awesome movie. Hello and welcome to the Old Gods Meter. I am starting to wrap stuff up. It's almost 8 o'clock here on the East Coast. It is currently, raining. Of course it started raining. Temperature's going to drop a little bit. That's okay. It's going to be beautiful. An Easter mead, yeah. Right. I have to think about it. Anyway, this Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, please come back. I will be here bottling that nettle, ginger, and blood orange mead. I can tell you it looks beautiful. I can't wait to see what it tastes like. Hopefully I didn't overdo the nettle. We'll see. I'm very new to nettle. Very new. Thanks to my good buddy Scott that sent me some. This Saturday is your Mother's Day mead. I cannot wait to show you this flavor. I'm very, very excited about it, and it should be delicious. It should be absolutely delicious. I hope. I can't wait. I'll be really disappointed if this one didn't turn out good, but we'll see Saturday. I can't wait to show you. Week after that I just started brand new schedule. So yesterday was the very first Willet mead with your Twinkie mead. This coming Saturday is your holiday meads for Mother's Day. The week after that, your very first World Deities meads. I've been making Norse meads. You guys see the playlist. That one has wrapped up, but it evolved into a World Deities mead. And the very first one kicks off the following Saturday. And then your Zodiac meads. I'm sorry. My brain's stuck for a second. Your Zodiac meads will be a lot of fun. Kicking that off with Gemini. That one I'm going to insult you. If you're a Gemini, get ready to be insulted. It's coming. It's coming for you. So that'll be a lot of fun. And then we'll kick back off with a Willet Mead number 2. And at that point, once the second one starts dropping, I'll start new playlists for all those new categories. Right now, though, they should be in my main playlist. And if you want to see any of my older stuff, jump over to the YouTube. I have a master playlist with all the meads there, but I have playlists on both platforms, so go check them out. Hello. I think that's all I have. Thank you so much for letting me be here. I can't wait to show you guys what I have in store. I have a brand new mead every single Saturday. Since I started this journey, I have never, ever missed a Saturday, and I have never replicated a recipe. Every single one is absolutely brand new and unique. Batch 166 came out yesterday, so that's how many you've missed. If you're new, please go back and watch as many as you can. Comment on all of them. That really helps out the algorithms. And yeah, like everything you see. At least. Hit the like button. It's free. And speaking of free, all the recipes are free. I always put them free in the description of the video, so you can replicate what I do yourself or tweak it and make it your own. Probably a smarter idea. I'll see you guys all Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll put some reminders out, but make sure you're there. I'll see you guys then. Thank you so much for letting me be here. Have an amazing day. Go out of your way. Make somebody smile today, specifically a stranger. The world needs it. You need it. I'll see you then. Skull. I'll see you guys all real soon.